Hey guys, avsongbird here. I'm going to start this already by apologizing about the light in the background, but I'm still in my dining room and I tried to get my webcam to work and the lighting in here. And yeah, it's real light in the background, real dark in the foreground if I try it. And then if I open the blinds behind me with the reflection off the glass, it makes it all, so... We're on my cell phone, so I'm actually praying it doesn't ring, and interrupt this. And sorry for the noise. My living room's kind of noisy. But I'm so frustrated. This last weekend, I was really trying to get work done because everything has been so hectic lately with family stuff and with me trying to get into the running training and the stress of, Jessie, the sequel to Run Jessie, not being there just yet, and everybody wants to hear what happens. I want to know what happens, And the fact that it's not there right now is stressing me, and then the running, because I took last night off, I was so sore, and I was starting to not feel well. I really don't feel well today, but I'm still going to get up and do the running. But, yeah, I got absolutely no work done this weekend, and I feel really bad about it. I was so busy with family stuff, I was lucky to be able to fit in my running time. And I hate taking the time. I'm not complaining about the family stuff. I love my family. But at the same time, when you have something you're trying to pursue for yourself, when you've got your passions too, and you're not able to work on them, it stresses you because that's how you remember who you are. That's your time out of your day where you go, okay, you guys, I've taken care of you all day long. Please give me an hour or two to just be me and do my stuff, and when you don't get that, it's frustrating, So, no, I've been thinking about going back to the bedroom with my computer, so I could do that, but hubby likes me out here because we get to spend more time together when he's home. But, no, we have a trailer out in the yard that we actually bought off my parents. Hi, Mom. And I was thinking about taking that and turning it over into my office. So when I have to get my recording done or when I want to do my writing or what have you, I could go out there where it's quiet, where it's just me and it's not, kids screaming, running everywhere and dogs barking everywhere. So you guys don't get a lot of background noise. And I'm trying to think of ways how I can improve my channel because people on my blog are telling me they like the drabbles. They like when I read them and do the videos of them. And when I go over to my blog, I actually see where, my readers are coming in and checking out the pages and the posts and where they're hitting the like button on my posts in a way people aren't on my YouTube channel. So that being my main focus anyway with my blogs and everything, I'm trying to improve my videos for you guys and my content, and I'm trying to record what you guys say you want to hear. And I'm trying not to get frustrated because, like having the YouTube channel, I don't want to get caught up in that more than the blogs, and start being one of those that, without putting a fine point on it, panders to people. I don't ever want people to think I'm changing, hey, I learned to juggle so more people will give me views, or I don't want you guys to ever think I'm being like that. One thing I did think about doing, because the biggest reason I started doing the blogs and everything was I've written on my own, locked up in my room ever since I was little. I've done the writing for me. I've been isolated with it where I didn't share it with anyone. Part of the biggest reason I started doing the blogs and the vlogs and the videos and putting all the work and the time in, because no, I'm not doing it for a paycheck. I'm not getting paid a red cent for any of this, which is why I think some people are questioning, well, why the hell are you doing it then? I started doing all of this because I wanted the interaction. I wanted to get people's opinions. I wanted to get other people involved. One, so I'm not so isolated, and so that I don't get frustrated, because I could write day and night on my own and enjoy it, and it's not as stressful. Yeah, there's writer's block, but writer's block is going to happen when you're a writer anyway, But it's so much stress trying to figure out what people want from you, and trying to figure out if you're on the right path, if you're doing the right thing when people aren't getting back to you, and people aren't telling you, hey, I really like what you're doing, I like your poetry, or I like your stories, or I like your songs, you should focus on that, or I like your travels and your motivation, because without the interaction, I don't see the point, and no, yeah, I'm gonna admit it, it's frustrating because I'm trying to figure out who I am, online. I know who I am disconnected, but online I'm trying to find my footing, and I'm trying to figure out how to put myself out there and how to portray myself in a way that shows you guys my work. It shows you who I am, and try to establish myself. And I have people signing up, for the emails and subscribing to hear my work and stuff. But like with the YouTube, if people sign up for the emails one time when they first come across my work, and they get notices in their email box, but they just look at it like spam and never actually go and read the work, it doesn't help. If people go to my YouTube, and subscribe and then never come check out the work and never get back to me to let me know what they think or what they'd like to hear or where they think I can improve, it doesn't help me to improve. And I want to entertain you guys. I want to be able to put out better stories all the time, better songs all the time, I'm trying to work on the fact that I look at the video instead of the camera on my cell phone, and trying, because I went back and actually watched my videos the other day and noticed that it's annoying that I don't make eye contact, with you guys. And by looking at the camera, it's like I'm talking to you guys basically like on Skype. And it annoyed me, and I noticed it, so I was able to, I'm going to try to work on looking at the camera so it's like I'm talking to you guys one-on-one. But, I want to put out better stuff for you guys, and I don't want to get frustrated and wonder why, I keep making the videos and why I keep doing the recordings and everything if it feels like no one's really, getting into it or enjoying it, because like I said, I can lock myself up in a room every night and write just for me like it's nothing. God, my stepkids hit me this weekend with an idea. They know a story I've been working on forever. One of those just for the hell of it stories that I love to fall into and work on just to de-stress and for me to have fun with it and to work on my technique. And my stepsons came to me this weekend, the two youngest, and asked me to write a story for them, about our family. And they like when I do that. They've started asking me that, so when they come up to me and tell me, hey, I'd like you to write a story for me about this, I like to do that for them. But like I said, what I'm looking for is the interaction. I'm looking for the challenge. I want people to challenge me. Being cooped up all the time by myself in my own little corner of the world, it's hard to find inspiration when you stare at the same walls all the time. It's hard, to remind yourself why you're putting in the time and you're putting in the effort when it feels like no one knows about it or notices all the work or time or effort but you. And at the end of the day, you're left wondering, why am I stressing myself so hard? Why am I working so hard? If no one's going to enjoy it or notice it, or, And no, I'm not complaining. I like to talk to you guys and be honest with you guys, and I've been really frustrated, because I know what type of a presence I want to put online, and it's me as a person and me as a writer. I don't want to start putting out, I'm not going to be like Jackass, getting out there and doing stunts and stuff to try to get views. I'm not going to do that, and I can't do Let's Plays to save my life, but I'm not a Let's Player, really. I like to play with Let's Players, because they're my friends. It's fun. It's another way to de-stress. But online, I want to be me and the writer, not whatever will get me the most views that week. But at the same time, I want people to read my work, and come across it and let me know where they think I can improve or what they think they like. And I would love to come across other people that would like to work with me or think they can, work with me. If they see something they think they can use or that they like, or if they want to pick my brain for something. I'm tired of the bubble. And it's like with anything, you put in work and time and effort and you want to see something come of it. Even if it's just one person telling you, hey, you do good work. I really like that story. Are you going to write any more? Or one of the things I have thought about, and I know I'm going on long, I'm sorry, but I wanted to get all that off my chest. And one of the things I've thought about doing is, if I can figure out how the live stream works, part of me was thinking it might be fun for my friends out there that are writers, for my readers out there that want to throw me ideas on the spot, maybe figuring out how to do the live stream and seeing if I can't find a way to put Word or whatever document up on the screen and, write live. That way people can interact with me on the story, or, do like a round robin where I write one line, someone else writes another line, just to see where it takes us. Because I think that would be fun to do like an interactive online, story time. For however set often. And it might help me with my writer's block, because I'm dying to know what happens to Jesse. I know how the story ends. I know the scene at the beginning. I've written the ending, I've started writing the beginning of Jesse's, the sequel to Run, Jesse. But I can't, for the life of me, visualize in my head the scenes between it yet. And I know part of it's the stress, and being busy and everything, but this is drowning too long. So yeah, I hope you guys, that actually watch these, if there are any of you. I talked to my mom the other night and she said she hadn't even been on my YouTube for a while, which was frustrating. But I know she's busy too. I know all you guys are. But yeah, I think I hit all the points I needed to hit, but I'm going to try to find a good place for me to record where I'm not tripping over dogs and kids, and, where it's not noisy and the lighting's better than in my dining room. I'm sorry. But this has been AV Songbird. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.